Okay, so the 3D puff font that we'll be using today in our video was purchased from Embossed Embroidery here on Etsy. It is the Varsity Applique font. It is 3D Puff Varsity. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit how I organize my stitches in just a moment. So this is my design. It is a mama design that I created using the Varsity 3D Puff font. I have organized each stitch from my tack down stitch to my final stitch, all coded by color so that it will do all 4 letters all at once per stitch. Considering that if I didn't, it would have had it all as different colors and each letter would have had to be an applique one at a time, but I prefer to do my cutting all at once, so that is why I have it organized this way, and you guys can do it too. So basically stitch number 1 is blue, and that is the first stitch, and then the burgundy stitch represents the true tack down stitch, and after that one I will actually go ahead and cut the 3D puff, the 3D foam, using a hot knife, a heat knife, whatever you want to call it. Once I do that, then I'll put it back on the machine and it will do this green stitch, and then it will do the last stitch, which is the orange stitch, and that is your satin stitch. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, as you can see, I've already put my file on my machine. I am using a Ricoma Em1010. See, and I am using my biggest hoop, and I've already done my colors. And if you can, let me show you here. You see I've already put in the full stop after the second stitch, and that is so that I am able to cut this foam. I am using craft foam. I know that it is recommended. This is the craft foam from Walmart. I know that it is recommended to use embroidery foam. However, sometimes I tend to be hard-headed, so I'm going to do what I do, and that's do what I want. I'm using black stabilizer because I'm using a black t-shirt. Don't ask me why I chose to use the brown foam. I just did. I have several colors, and I've already taped it down. So what we're going to do is go ahead and stitch down the first 2 stitches, then use our heating knife to go and remove all the excess foam before putting on the shirt and finalizing the design. Alright, so we got it all stitched out. I probably should have removed it after the first stitch instead of the second. But anyhow, it doesn't matter. As long as I'm still going to get that 3D effect that I'm looking for. Please don't mind my nails. They do look rough. I'm halfway with taking them off. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape first. My hot knife is very hot right now. I'm going to see what I can remove gently without using the knife, because I imagine some of it will, well, I guess I better use the hot knife. All right. All right. Trying to get as close as I can. Sorry about that. All right. Okay, so let's use hot knife. And this is my first time doing this. So you guys get to watch me make all my mistakes and stuff all at once. And my victories. Get to share my victories and my where I might have went wrong. I'm trying not to cut into the stabilizer. Oops, getting off the line. All right. Guess that my little spray didn't want to sit up here no more with me. It just went to the floor. Right on this own. All right, I already have everything trimmed, and I've rehooped it onto my machine. And instead of doing a t-shirt like I had said I was going to do, I'm going to do an apron. And the reason why I changed up what I was doing is because I forgot to do this upside down so that it was easier to just throw the shirt on without hooping it and getting that design in the proper place. So instead, we're going to use an apron. That way all is not failed and we get to actually do this design to see how it all turns out. So I'm getting this apron on. And I want to make sure that I have this centered. All right. I have this centered and I have it pretty much where I want it. And since I've done that, I can go ahead and have the machine to start. But before I do that, I'm going to grab some clips. And I'm going to actually clip them to the side of the hoop to keep it from sliding. My tripod just keeps wanting to do its own thing. All right, so we're going to get started. All right, so let's see what's going on. I am definitely already enjoying this. I'm loving the embossed effect. As you can see, oh, that is too cute. You can do it without the satin stitch, but I am doing it with the satin stitch, as that is how the font is set up. So I made no changes to the font. Trying to let you guys see it from the side angle. Excuse me. You can hardly see it from here, but hey, you can see it whenever it gets done. But so far so good. As you can see here, we have finished. It looks great. I have to remove the stabilizer so that I can take it from the hoop. Did you see it? It looks wonderful. And so this is 3D. Embossed Applique. I did not want to use any fabric on my applique. I wanted to leave it just as is, but I'm definitely loving the effect. All right, so if you haven't already, if you like the content that you've seen today, make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching.